Hi everyone, it's Paul Lange from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending November 3rd, 2024. This particular trade happened on Wednesday, the 30th of October. This is SMCI. This is based on a Tier 2 gap. Entry on a 15-minute DBS failure is actually a little bit after that. I'll show you in a second. Management advance and reward to risk 2.0 to 1. Before the trade, as usual, what's free for members this week? DTS members can attend a bi-weekly scanning night Monday. Every other week we do this, November 4th, Monday. Be there and we will review some symbols that I have and I will take suggestions from you. It's a fun night. It's not recorded, but we do it every other week. And it'll be a busy week because on Wednesday is the DTS educational event. This one's going to be, it's all about how you get there. This has to do with how you get there on a chart. It'll be a very technical event. I think you will enjoy it, and it'll be a learning experience for whatever level you are at. We'll see you on Wednesday. You will get your invites if you're a DTS member. If you're not a member and you want to attend either one of these, get over to the DTS homepage and figure out how you can become a free member. It's pretty easy. Daily chart of SMCI. This trade was based on a gap that happened, a Tier 2 gap. So we're going to gap down to right there that particular day. You can see at topping tail we ran back and then we fell the rest of the day and closed red. I wish I could tell you I got the top of that tail. I'll explain why I did not. Maybe could have, very close call. This is a little different entry for me, not what I normally do. It's the reason I selected it for this particular trade of the week. 60-minute chart, we're not going to learn a whole lot here. You can see the gap down, the run up, and then we fall the rest of the day. Here's where we start to learn a little something, the 5-minute chart. We open here, and I did not enter until down in here, and this is kind of unusual for me. Looking back, this is a very close call entering up in here. I don't think I was on this at the moment it did that. I'm also not sure I would have. This was kind of in an in-between area for me. Hard to explain, but it's not quite that area where I felt comfortable with that was going to be the top. Not quite an area where I was going to give it some room, so it's kind of a weird area for me. And then it dropped very, very quickly. Then we have this little green bar, quote unquote, buy setup. I wanted to get underneath here. I kind of missed it. It dropped kind of quick. And I actually got in on more of what you would call a scalp type entry as it was falling through here with a tight stop. Not my usual style. I would only do this on a gap where I felt that once this thing broke this area, it was going to just be power trending lower the rest of the day, which is pretty much what it did. I ended up getting out there at that bottom. I took some right there as a start of bottom and then decided to trail the rest on the way up. It did make one lower low, but that's tough to not say that that was a good exit because it barely made a new low and then it closed out at the end of the day pretty much where I got out. You'll see the detail a little bit better here on the 1-minute chart. Here's where the stock opened, of course, and there's what I end up getting in. Now this is that green bar 5-minute failure, if you will, and I waited all the way until there. It was this 2-minute failure. It's a 1-minute chart, but it was actually a 2-minute failure that I took right in there and used that stop right over there. Now that's not what I normally do, not what I really normally train people to do. I felt this very strongly was going to just fall the rest of the day, and I used that tighter stop and it ended up being worthwhile because I got a couple of fairly quick targets as the trade lasted under 2 hours. Target 1 and target 2 are off the chart, of course, on the 1-minute chart here because they were taken closer till 12:30. If you enjoy trades like this in a very organized, not scalping, slower paced room where you can follow along if you choose to, come join us in the DTS Trading Room. And if you enjoy videos like this, check out the other videos that are on the DTS Free Stuff page, other Trade of the Week videos, and also prior educational events. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.